Good afternoon, sir. My report is all about security robotics. The security robotics is a programmable, multifunctional, automatic industrial machine designed to replace a human in hazardous work. It can be used as automatic machine sweeper, automatic car for a child to play with, machine removing mines in a warfield, in space, in military, and more. What is robotics? Robotics is the science of designing or building application of robots. Simply, a robotics may be defined as a study of robots that aim robotics to the design an efficient robot. Why is robotics needed? Robotic needed because speed can work in hazardous or dangerous temperature, can be repetitive tasks, can do work accuracy. The story of robotics. First, use of the word robotics. The word robot is introduced to the public by CGS writer Karl Capek and in 1890 to 1938. In his play, The Rossum's Universal Robots, published in 1920. The play begins in a factory that makes artificial people called robots. Capek was reportedly several times in candidate for the Nobel Prize for his work. And one of the inventor is the Isaac Asimov in 1940s. The word robotics is used to describe this field of study was coined accidentally by the Russian-born American scientist and science fiction writer. There's a three laws of robotics.
Okay.
The first is the zero law. A robot may not injure humanity or through inaction allow the humanity to come to harm. And first law is a robot may not injure or the human being through the inaction allow the human being to come to harm unless this would violate a higher order law. Second law, a robot must obey orders given by human beings, except where such a order would. Wait. The third law is a robot must protect its own existence as long such a protection does not conflict with the higher law. The first robot, Anmi. Robotics technology. Most industrial robots have a list of the following 5 parts: the sensor, the effectors, the actuators, the controllers, and the arm. There are types of robots. The most common types of robot is the mobile robot, stationary robot, autonomous robots, remote control robots, and the virtual robots. There are 2 types of robots. The rolling robots. The rolling robots have a wheels to move around that they can quickly and easily search. However, they are useful in the flat areas. In walk robots, robots on legs are usually brought in when the terrain is rocky. Most robots have 4 legs. Usually, they are more 6 legs or more than. The stationary robots. Robots are not used to explore areas or imitate a human being. Most robots perform the repeating task without ever moving an inch. Most robots are working in the industry settings in the stationary. And autonomous robot. Autonomous robots are self-supporting, or in other words, self-contained. In a way, they are really on their own brains. The remote control robots. A person can guide the robot by remoting control. A person can be performing difficult and usually dangerous tasks without being at the spot where tasks are performed. And the virtual robot is virtual robots don't exist in real life. Virtual robot is just a program, building blocks or software inside the computer. And this is the advantage of a robotics program. Going to far away planets, going to far down into the unknown waters and mines where humans would be crushed, giving us information that the humans can get. Working at least in 24/7 without the salary and food. Plus, they don't be bored. They can perform tasks faster than human and such more consistently accurately. Most of them is automatic, so they can around by themselves without human interference. Disadvantage: people can lose jobs and factories. It's needed to supply of power. It needs maintenance to keep it running. And cost money can make or buy a robot. The robot's already luxury. And that's all, sir. Thank you.